Alright guys, so it is really cold out. Like I showed you, 25 degrees right now. Wearing a sweatshirt. Bad idea, don't wear a sweatshirt. I don't know if you guys can see me. There I am. So actually I'm just getting done doing, not my last minute, this isn't gonna be my last shipment for Amazon, but it's gonna be my last shipment for Amazon that's actually gonna be there by the time, in time for Christmas. That was shipped out about a week ago. All my stuff has been going to Moreno Valley, which is a redistribution center. So I don't plan on any of my stuff that I'm sending in today, yesterday, the day before, any of that stuff to even get there on time. I have two of my prep centers. They still have inventory that they never got out. So that's a little irritating, to say the least, because you know that stuff was sent to them because I knew I didn't have time. So hoping they can get that stuff out, and hopefully it doesn't go to Moreno Valley. I'm hoping it goes somewhere over on the East Coast and it will be live within the next few days. So that's my plan. As far as what stuff I'm buying right now, I'm gonna explain that in just a little bit when I get back to the office, because as you can see or not see, it's dark, and I don't want you just looking at whatever screen you're seeing right now. So I adjust my camera settings, and this is as good as it's gonna get with this little light that I have in the car. So I'm gonna head back to the office and I'll see you guys in a second. I've tried it multiple times to actually film inside Target, and they hate it. I always get their preventative loss or whatever, their security people. I always get them called, and so one of them usually always comes talks to me. So I didn't do any recording there. At Walmart, the only reason I didn't do any at Walmart is because the stuff I was buying were pretty much replens, grocery products, bundles, things like that. So I wasn't buying a whole lot of individual items, although I did find a few. But in the last clip, what I was talking about and what I wanted to do last night, or right now what I'm going to do, is I wanted to talk about what I'm buying right now, because I'm shooting this clip right here, and it's November 14th or December 14th, 2016. So in Q4, if I start to see, or like right now, the stuff that I bought last night is not going to make it to Amazon by the time, or in time to actually ship out for Christmas. So what am I buying? That's what I want to answer in this little clip. The stuff that I'm buying things that I know hold their value over time. So obviously the prices go up and down, but usually there's a consistent line of where things come back to. So when there's 50 sellers come in on that listing, the sellers increase, the price usually drops down because there's more competition, there's more people offering the same product. And so that line, and when all the sellers sell out and there's one or two people, then you see a spike in the price. Because of that, you see that big spike. So in between there, you're going to see a fine line, and that's where I judge my buys based off of that line. So if I can get more, great. I'm going to try to get as much as possible. If I get less, I want to try to make at least my money back. I never want to lose money, but right now we're in that state of limbo where, do you buy more stuff and send it in because it won't be there in time for Christmas, or do you merchant fulfill it, or do you not do any of that? You don't even buy inventory and you wait till after Christmas when things start to settle down. And everyone has their opinion on what they should do. As far as what I do in my business, it's actually pretty simple. I keep buying, I don't stop. The reason I don't stop buying is because if you stop buying inventory, your business is going to take a hit. How are you supposed to make any money if you stop buying the stuff that's making you the money? You're not. So right now what I'm doing is I'm buying a lot of grocery products, I'm buying a lot of health and personal care, a lot of beauty, things that are outside of the normal everyday gift items. So things like razor heads, or the replacement heads for a razor, deodorant, toothpaste, food. I'm cooking stuff, and I'm not buying specialty things for, like right now, one of the big things people bring to parties, my phone keeps going off anyway. So one of the big things people are bringing to parties are fruitcakes and different things like that. I'm not looking for the items that are going into a fruitcake or going into some gift basket or anything like that. I'm looking for stuff baking all year round: sugar, flour, salt, pepper, different spices, different cookie box cookie mixes, box cake mixes. That's what I look for. Coffee, look for certain chips, Pop Tarts, just different bundles of things as well. Those do really well for me. As far as toys, like I said, I try to find that middle ground, and if I can buy it at a certain price and it's going to sell at that middle ground, sell price on Amazon, I can still make my 30% plus margins, I'm going to buy it. But right now, usually all the prices are inflated. Because of that, you have to be cautious on what you buy. Right now, I caution a lot of people on buying too many shoes. I'm still buying shoes, but I'm looking at the graphs on Keepa, only because I want to make sure that I'm not buying it when I'm buying it for $50 and it's gonna sell for $99.95 right now. I'm gonna make a little bit of money, but what if that price inflated because there's only one or two sellers? What happened back in November? So I always look back to see. I like to see from October to November what the middle line is there, because that kind of gives me an indication of where it's going to go back to. Like I said, it gives me an indication. It's no guarantee the price is going to jump back up or it's going to drop down to that price. Maybe it's Q4 and the holiday rush just threw everything off. And if that's the case, you need to be aware of what factors go into the price going up, price going down, ranking changes, things like that. So another thing that I've been buying, so like I said, bundles. I'm still doing a lot of bundles, and these are toy bundles. These are sporting good bundles, home and kitchen bundles. I do bundles with grocery, multi-packs with grocery. Multi-packs are one of those things that it's starting to take over my grocery business, because instead of selling one thing of salt, or one thing of salt, whatever, can of salt, I could sell 4 of those, and I could make a little bit more money, because I'm only getting charged Amazon FBA the fee once. So getting charged your packing, all that stuff, all those great fees Amazon charges, you only get charged that once instead of 4 times if you sold all 4 of those individually. So bundles are a great way to make money. Another thing that I'm doing right now is I'm trying to structure my business going into 2017. So I'm changing a bunch of things. If you've followed me over on Facebook, I've been posting a little bit here and there. Instagram, the same thing. Still try sending out emails every once in a while. It's usually like once every 1 or 2 weeks. So I'm going to increase that in 2017. I already have the plan, everything in place. So look out for that. And another thing outside my Amazon FBA business I've been doing is my website's changing a lot. Only because my designer that was just doing all the work, so we actually put up a Shopify store, and it's doing okay. Like I do plan on talking about that later on, but right now it's still fairly new. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm not sure whether I like the Shopify platform better and sell a physical product, or if I like the going the affiliate route. I like the affiliate route better because I've been doing it for so long, but there's money on both ends. So if you guys do affiliate, if you're an affiliate for anything, doesn't matter what it is, or if you've ever run a Shopify store and actually have sales, not just have a store with nothing, with no money coming in, put that in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about it. So that's in place. YouTube channel is starting to really explode. I'm not sure exactly why it is, but no big deal. So that's starting to go good. There's a bunch of other courses that I'm working on right now. My bundle course will be coming out very soon. Probably in the next 24 to 48 hours. That bundle course will be coming out. So if you want to check on that, if you have never bought anything from me on Gumroad, go to gumroad.com/homemade-entrepreneur, and you can just put an email address. So as soon as my bundle course is out, you'll be notified that it is out. So yeah. I don't know if you can hear my voice is very scratchy. I got about 3.5 hours of sleep last night. It's killing me. I'm excited for Q4 to be over with, but at the same time I have more going on, I think, for the start of 2017 than really Q4 than I've had going on for Q4. So I think I'm behind another person, and I think my plan is to have at least a part-time employee and somebody that is where I can actually, we can record things together, and you can see more of the process. Only because, my part-time employee now, she's not big on camera. She's not big on, she looks just fine. But she's always worried about her appearance. As you can tell with me, I wear pretty much the same type of sweatshirt, or same variation of sweatshirts all the time because they're comfortable. I like it, and I don't care if somebody makes fun of me or anything. She's the other way, so I'm gonna try to find somebody more like myself, and hopefully that'll work because that would be great footage not only for you guys. It would help me because I wouldn't have to wait until that employee would leave to actually record footage. So yeah, let me know what you think on that. But I think I'm going to end the video right here. Do have a bunch of stuff to get done. Like I said, it's Wednesday, December 14th. It's about 1 o'clock right now. So I'm going to try to edit this video, get it up for you guys, and yeah, talk to you guys tomorrow.